Okay, we'll get started. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to call the meeting to order. And, we were going to have Earl Breeden from Revive, but Tosh Cumming is going to give the invocation. I'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
All right, bow your heads with me. Father God, I thank you so much, Lord, that in you we move and we live and we have our being. Lord, I just pray that over tonight, I pray over decisions that are made. God, I pray, Lord, that you will give us wisdom and understanding, God, to live life, Lord, as if you are the King. To live life as if you are the ruler, God. Everything that we do, we want to do to glorify you and your Son. Lord, I pray, Lord, that above all, we remember to love you with all of our heart, with all our mind, with all our strength, and to love each other, God, as you have called us to. I ask, Lord, that we speak to each other as you would want us to speak. Lord, and we treat each other as you would want us to treat each other. God, we thank you so much for those two commands from Jesus, to love you and to love each other. Lord, I pray your Spirit will be in this place. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Everybody said, Amen. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Josh, thank you so much for substituting and doing a good job. Thank you so much. Okay, I know we all noticed down the door, if anybody wants to speak tonight in the citizen address, there's a list out there. I'd like for you to sign. In order to speak tonight, you got to be on the list. And you're welcome to go sign it right now if you want to, if you still want to sign it. Okay, right now, we'll get going. And we'll have the approval of the minutes dated February 20th, 2017 and February 27th, 2017.
Judge, having read the minutes of the February 20th and February 27th, I make a motion we approve the minutes as presented.
And I will second.
Thank you, Magistrates. Back call the roll, please. I'll be second.
Bobby Newman.
Yes.
Jack Brown.
I vote as present, but not voting for minutes of February 27th due to my absence, and I vote yes for minutes of February 20th.
John Coleman. Yes. Judge Wood.
Yes, motion carries. Okay, we want to present for review that a motion to approve the claims drawn on general road fund, and the jail fund, along with other transfers dated March 6, 2017 as presented. And if you got any questions, Joe.
Steve, we do have a bid on this Hilltop stone. We bid on that to set that up back in
you back there. For the order to transfer of funds for the, from the general fund to the jail fund, as in the past, are these necessary for now, or are you asking as a placeholder? Okay, for both, the amounts, for both requests. One request is for $30,000, and the second request is for a total of $45,000 from the general fund to the jail fund. I always just like to place a note to anticipate if this is needed now, or if it's.
Have money for the payroll, is what this is.
Okay. I make a motion to approve the claims presented this evening drawn on the general fund, road fund, and jail fund, along with the requested transfers dated March 6, 2017.
Thank you, thank you. Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay. Shauna seconds. Okay, call the roll, Pat.
Bobby Newman,
Yes.
Jonathan Riley,
Yes.
Sean Kolar,
Yes.
Judge Williams.
Yes. This is not for the audience really, but Ms. Peggy Updike, our treasurer, gave us a cash position report. That just is, I want y'all to make sure and review that as you should. As we've been going through these difficult times, we've been meeting with the departments on where we can maybe get some more revenues. And we went to our recreation director. She made some recommendations to increase the rental charges for the buildings and shelters located in Grand Island Park and Crittenden. We found out that we're incredibly low to the people around us. And we don't want to gouge you money, but it's some money we can pick up. And I want to thank her for her recommendations. And do you want to read that, Pat, so that people can hear it?
This is resolution number 03-06-2017. A resolution of the County of Grant, Kentucky, authorizing the Parks Department to change the amount of rental charges for the Lloyd Welfare House, the Cattleman's Barn, the small shelters, and the large shelter at Grant County Park, located in Crittenden, Kentucky. Whereas it is recognized that the buildings and shelters at the park are being utilized on a daily basis, and whereas there is need for funding for upkeep for the buildings and shelters, and whereas there are costs associated with that upkeep so that the county can continue to offer those facilities to our constituents, be it hereby ordered effective March 7, 2017, the following charges for rental of the Lloyd Welfare House, the Cattleman's Barn, the small shelters, and the large shelter are as follows. Rental for 1 day for the Lloyd Welfare House is $200. A refund of $25 will be issued provided that the building is cleaned and left in good condition as determined by the Grant County Parks Director. The rental for 1 day for the Cattleman's Barn shall be $100. The rental for the large shelter for 1 day shall be $25. The rental for regular size shelters for 1 day shall be $20. And that would be done this 6th day of March 2017.
And unfortunately, the shelter is less shelters than we had. The wind kind of got us the other day pretty bad, but we'll get that fixed pretty soon. So anyway, Jonesville did hard. It took the whole shelter down at Jonesville too. And many trees in the Crittenden Park. Okay, guys, we'll need a...
I make a motion to approve resolution number 03-06-2017. As read.
I second.
Okay. Pat, call the roll. That was Sean that seconded it.
Master Newman,
Yes.
Master Riley,
Yes.
Master Kolar,
Yes.
Judge Williams.
Yes. Okay, new business, present. Present for a motion to grant permission to Judge Executive Steve Wood to advertise for bid for the resurfacing of the following county road, Garbage Mount Zion Road from Cummins Lane to the end of county maintenance sign. We did half that road last year, we want to finish it up this year. And it's getting in pretty bad shape.
That's the leftover roads we've already got
Yes.
bids in and just.
Yes, sir. Right about Dr. Ship's house, we're at the new part of it, and then we go all the way down to Cummins Lane. This is just to, ask for a bid on it. We still
I
got.
make a motion to, grant the judge permission to follow up on the advertised bids for resurfacing county roads, Dry Ridge Mount Zion Road from Cummins Lane to the end of Grant County Maintenance Sign.
Okay,
I will second.
well, thank you. Okay, Pat, call the roll, please.
President Newman,
Yes.
Measure Riley,
Yes.
Measure Cola,
Yes.
Judge Wood.
Yes. Okay, present for a motion to set the amount that the Grant County Fiscal Court compensates Grant County Board of Election Commissioners and poll workers for elections in Grant County, retroactive to November 17, 2016. There was a little bit of confusion that went on, and we want to correct this situation right now, and I'm going to let Pat read that. Wake up, Pat.
Compensation of County Board of Election members and precinct officers in Grant County, Kentucky. Election commissioners will receive $50 per meeting. The precinct officers' election pay, they will receive $25 a day for training. And the day of election, precinct officers will receive $140, which will be a total for each precinct worker of $165.
I make a motion that we approve the compensation of the County Board of Election members and precinct officers in Grant County, Kentucky as presented.
I will second.
Okay. Pat, please call the roll.
Measure Newman,
Yes.
Measure Riley,
Yes.
Measure Cola,
Yes.
Judge Wood.
Yes, excuse me. Okay, and then you have in your packets, review for the building inspector, animal shelter, and road department for the month of February. We don't have to discuss it, just read it, that's all we have to do.
Also, you will find in your packets and on the table there, Jacqueline, is the detention center report for this meeting as well.
Thank you.
Well, that's pretty much it, except for, Thursday, we'll be voting on the second reading of the payroll tax, and it starts at 7. And we'd be glad to have anybody here that wants to come. That's about all I got. Now, is there a citizen's address? Has anybody signed the sheet back there? Maddie, would you check and see if anybody signed it?
I got a couple questions.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
I was reading the jailer's report. He noted a couple issues, the facility issues, the sewer pit itself.
Oh, wow. Yeah, what about it? I mean.
I know it's a biohazardous
Yes, it is.
situation.
Yes,
I mean, what
it's
are
a
we-
mess.
What are we looking to?
Well, we're looking at maybe getting a conveyor to help take it out, put it in the dumpster. We're looking where we get prices, and I'll definitely get back to you so we can find out something on that. It's been a real problem. The prisoners aren't supposed to work on hazmat. They're not supposed to, and I can understand that. Actually, nobody wants to work on that. I know, just for the audience, the prisoners flush down anything and everything down the commode, and it goes into this pit, and we have to go in there and pick them out.
Shouldn't that be a 109 board issue, Steve?
I don't know, I'll ask him about that, maybe so.
I had emailed the jailer on this afternoon, asking for clarity on what is like the normal protocol, what do other facilities do, in addition to what did the Williamstown sanitary district, what do they recommend doing as well. And then also, like with Steve Kellum there, you know, as a consultant, what did he do when he was there? Because I know sometimes it comes down to the operations of the facility as far as behavior of the inmate. But Mr. Chipman had indicated to me that it may be more than that, or in addition to that, as far as missing like a certain apparatus, which is probably what you just mentioned. And so I was, like Ms. Colnard, was curious as to how we got to this point and what do others do, and frankly, just what is the standard protocol, like the legal protocol, because I know it has to be in some partnership with the receiving end of it, which would be down, what, Highway 36?
Yes, ma'am. That's where it goes. I would, just for the members of the audience, and I'm sure the jailer workers here, they put sheets in there, pillowcases, spoons, forks.
And it's a lot of like the female, the
Yep.
sanitary
Other
napkins and that.
unmentionables. And, I mean, it's just for meanness, and I can't blame the jailer or anybody, because they're not watching all the time, and they go, you know, they can't watch them, they go to the bathroom. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. It just drives me crazy.
I'll pay for the gum boots if y'all get them, go out there and clean that mess up yourselves.
Say that again?
I said, I'll pay for the gum boots, have them prisoners go out there and clean their own mess up.
Well,
They're not allowed
I'll
to
talk to the
violate.
jailer tomorrow about that. But now that's a good, what?
And it's hazmat, I don't think
They can't, she's right, hazmat materials.
A few more laws and regulations.
Well, that's why I just wanted to understand the background and what's the protocol.
Dave, did you want to say something?
I just said, why can't you shut the water off to the toilets and them call you when it's time to flush and have somebody go in there and inspect it before and make them pull it out?
Oh, boy.
And Dave, that's,
You gotta manage that facility, you just can't let them
Well,
do
you're right.
whatever.
and not that I would say go to that extreme, but I know that some jailers only allow showers at certain time. It's very restricted because it's managing behavior of the respected individuals. And so that's why I asked the jailer, I said, can you find out what other facilities do to manage this as well? Because I know at one point in time when I previously worked there, they only handed in so many sheets. Every sheet had to be accounted for, in addition to the sanitary napkins. It wasn't that a whole stockpile got handed into the cell. But Mr. Chipman had indicated that they're not doing that, as far as it's not a free-for-all with the products that could be shipped or flushed down the commode, but clearly there's something going on. So possibly the jailer can email us an update.
We also have a lot more females than we used to have. So that really contributes to it getting backed up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in reality, even like in your
What'd
own
you say?
homes or
More females means
Oh,
more
You're right.
female
I never thought
products.
about that.
I mean, but I didn't even think you were supposed to really flush them. I thought you were supposed to wrap them and put them respectfully in a container. And I mean, so that's where I'm getting back to even the behavior. And I know this is completely bizarre that we're having this conversation, but it's a necessary conversation because it's tax dollars that you're going to be asking us to pay.
Well, the Williamstown,
Those people are not in there because they're respectful.
the city of Williamstown had to pay $34,000 for a new grinder, and they said that they didn't blame the jail or the inmates, but they don't know where else it could have come from, that type of stuff.
That volume.
So they had the city of Williamstown pay for that. Probably the next time they're going to come to us. But Howard, I don't know the answers. Y'all, I don't know the answers, but it just blows me away. I just don't understand it, but I don't think we ever will. So.
Well, this hasn't come up overnight, Judge. This has been going on for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I think maybe a little bit Howard's right about there's more female prisoners in there now because of, you know, certain things.
Yes, but I think it should go back to, can you implement new rules that you can't flush that stuff? Like it has to be put back in its wrapper, put in a container.
They have tried to implement it, but I mean, they're gonna do what they wanna do. I mean, they've even gotten as bad as to like how many sanitary napkins are given out to each cell. I mean, there's a list of.
There's a log.
How many are getting, I mean, they're doing everything they can to keep it down, but I mean, they get mad, they're gonna do about whatever they want. then there's nothing we can do.
It's just a really bad problem, and I really sympathize with the jailer and the deputies over there, everybody. It's just a bad deal. Is Rick on the list?
No.
Okay.
Also.
Oh, yeah, you got a question.
To the laundry dryer, he's saying that it has still been out, still out of service. Do we know where we are on that one?
I thought we had it fixed, I'm sorry.
And yeah, that one should be underneath the new contract.
The Unimax, the older dryer, that's the one that's down.
So the older unit.
It has bad bearings in the spindle. And Josh has been contacted to have it fixed. It should be on that list.
Who's Josh?
He's the go-to guy now for Trace Creek.
It is on the list, Mr. Howard, but it doesn't indicate like what's going on with it. It just indicates it's still not working.
I guess if it's an old dryer, why would Trace Creek be involved?
That's right.
I think they were just checking to see if they could replace it. The bearings. Apparently it's an old unit. You can't even buy those bearings anymore.
I think you're right. I think Jason was telling me. I'll tell you.
And then, well, I'm asking you, but you're not the jailer. And you're not the jailer either. I was just curious, and maybe as the liaison, the items needed to move forward as far as the mats and the uniforms, and that weren't some of those purchased or not enough of them purchased last month?
There were 50 purchased.
Okay.
50 of the mats.
So you need 150 more?
We were sewing them up, and they said that wasn't good enough. We were making our own.
Who said they weren't good enough?
DOC.
You know,
I wonder, who is that? Just kidding you, sir. Just kidding you.
I was going to say, you were in there.
Rodney Ballard.
You know,
Rodney Ballard
one
said
thing
that.
that concerned me when he said that is because it was a double stitch instead of a triple. Well, why can't we just double over the double and you'll have a quadruple?
You got me.
We're talking about, hey, I did want to, I hate to give out bad news again, but
It's true.
this roof is good. It needs to be redone too. We'll probably do that next year. We got a lot of leaks. I went there on there the other day, and it's in bad, bad shape.
This roof or the jail's roof? Oh.
This one.
I didn't know. I thought we were on the jail.
Well, we were, but I switched gears. The roof still leaks a little bit at the jail. I think we may have it fixed.
Okay.
And it's got, I seen on the list, immediate needed items to move forward. 5 desktop computers.
At the jail?
Yes.
That's
What it
on this
says.
list.
The problem we're
And a
having
copying machine.
is Jail Tracker. We're 8 versions behind, and they're going to cut us and not give us any more support. Our PCs won't keep up with the new Jail Tracker.
That's true.
And is the sheriff's department here? And they, at one point, you folks are not using the same software that
No.
they are anymore.
No, they don't use that.
Which, if we recall, when we did budgeting last year or the year before, that was an area of opportunity that could be looked at as far as looking at different software and or software that both departments could utilize.
What about the 12 portable radios?
Radios, we're getting more deputies. We've got to have the radios. For a while, we've not had as many deputies. Radios have been broke. They've not been able to be fixed.
Can everybody hear what he's saying? Hey, do you mind?
We've had to replace.
Can you give the jailer's report, Mr. Chipman?
The jailer's report.
Here, I
He
got
should
you.
be here. I thought he was going to be here.
That's all right. He gave me the report. We need 12 portable radios. We're finally getting back up to staff. Our numbers now are like 36 full-timers. We've got 1 part-timer. 1's on FMLA. We have 2 part-time office staff. During our training, we've got 16 hours completed for 27 of the employees.
Good.
9 of them have no training yet, so we have to get them trained. Keiko came in and gave us 16 hours of our 2017 training. We'll schedule some more training as time allows and staffing allows. Everything's looking good. X-Block, the unit on the roof, is still not passing smoke evac.
Is it close?
It's close. When I left today, they were putting a new system up, which is an exhaust fan attachment, which is supposed to fix it so that we can actually put inmates back there. So hopefully within the next 2 days we can test that.
We've not paid for that unit
No.
yet.
No, we have not.
No, we have not. The guy that, well, they're responsible for it, but the engineer that composed that whole unit, it took a lot to get that off. That's a huge unit, as you know. He's the one that's having a problem. But it's still, you know, the people we want to pay, it's their problem.
Another thing I want to know is on the staff that we have now,
Uh-huh.
is that helping and eliminate the amount of overtime that's being put in?
Yes. Yes.
Are we going to try to beef up our part-time to cover that excessive overtime?
Right now, we are at our max number of employees we're allowed to have.
That's right.
Well, I thought that we had said that this governing body would support amending that because, I mean, we have got to look for ways to save money. And part-time staff is your number one. I mean, personnel, from a benefits, saving from a benefits standpoint. And so if Joe was here, I mean, how could we not just go ahead and agree to staff, I mean, up to X amount of additional part-time folks? I mean, and recognize we're in this budget. And
You talking about part-timers?
Yes, and then as we crack next year's budget, for sure, implement additional part-time staff there.
And
We need to
also,
have that conversation with the jailers, and we need to have that conversation.
Yeah, well, he was here that night, and we've mentioned it a couple different times, but I feel like, to Shauna's point, it's the overtime that's drastically draining that budget.
Very much so. Any other questions, Masters?
what about,
I'll email him and try to get that started, that conversation.
on the jail commission that we would have go around, how often are we doing that?
Once a month. We kind of skipped last month a little bit. Been a little hectic, but we'll probably go back in there next 2 weeks.
Okay, can we have, like, when we do that once a month, can we have a standing report? from
Yes.
the- Okay,
I sent it to the jailer. I didn't send it to you. I don't think. I apologize if I didn't.
you know, I'd like it to come to the court
Sure.
and let them, you know, and, you know, unless, you know, you would read
Well,
it.
the last
or-
time we went, it was really doing pretty well. You know,
Well,
they had just done all the pain and everything.
yeah, but like more specifics of what
Sure.
very well is, that type of thing. So we can expect that once a month. Would you put that on the agenda, as a rotating item on the agenda? Pat?
I can put it on there if the judge tells me to.
Judge, will you make sure that you tell her to put it on the template?
Put it on there because we should go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Judge, can I ask a real quick question? No disrespect to Mr. Chipley, but where's the jailer to give us? Answer that question.
Well, I thought he was going to be here tonight. That's all I can tell you.
He was. He was.
Excuse me?
He was.
He was there?
He was.
Okay, you know, if something happened or you have a personal problem or something? Or?
I think he's come down with the flu.
Okay. Well, that's a good answer. So, okay. All
It's
right.
going around.
Okay. Can I have a move to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. We adjourn.
Hold on. Magister Newman,
Yes.
Magister Riley.
Yes.
Magister Kohler,
Yes.
Judge Wood. Yes.